Morgyn from For Love of Paper, and I'm here with a layout process video for you, and I am also participating in this month's Aussie YouTube Hop, and the theme for this month is Winter Wonderland, which is pretty appropriate as we are now in winter down here in Australia. And the photograph I am scrapping is of my son, and it was taken last year in winter when we went to New Zealand, and it was taken in Rotorua. I can't remember which lake it was. I don't think it was like Rotorua, but one of the other ones, and we were staying like right next to it, and we got up early in the morning and we took this beautiful photo. And yeah, that's what I'm scrapping today. So I'd gone through my stash of papers and pulled out a whole bunch of sort of blue ones that I wanted to or thought I could use, and then I also pulled out one of my Daphne's Diary magazines, because I knew one of them was a wintry themed one. Came out around Christmas time when it's summery here, so I'd been saving it until it got to winter, and I found these two pages. This one had all the snow around it and the buildings down the bottom, and I didn't really need the buildings, but the saying's kind of cute. I can't remember what it's like, a little poem, but at the bottom it talks about Christmas, so I didn't want that part. And then this one I found said Winter by the Water, which was super appropriate for our photo, and that ends up being the title for this layout, Winter by the Water. And I cover up the rest of the poem that I don't want using my photo and a bit of a photo mat. And I thought that was a pretty different way of using some scrapbook papers and things like that. Now I know this magazine pages won't be archival safe and all of that sort of stuff, but you know, I'm really not that worried about it. I'll probably take photos, or I will take photos of the layout. I'll have this video to look back on if in 50 years the page is disintegrated. I'm not going to be too worried about it. It will last for as long as I need it to last for, I guess, is what I'm saying. And I'm just going to chat about the YouTube Hop while I'm fiddling around here. You can just watch what's going on. This month we are being sponsored by Kitaholic Kits, which is super exciting. So yeah, you've got to hop along to all of the other videos in this hop. I will leave a link to the next one and all the other ones below. So yeah, you've got to hop along, leave a comment on every video after you've finished watching it, and that is your entry into the draw. I will draw the winner next Saturday, so I think that is the 30th of June. Yeah, should be. I will draw the winner sometime on that day. It might even be the Sunday, because I know I'm going out for lunch that day, so maybe I'll make it the Sunday just to make sure. But yeah, so come back to my channel and you can see if you are the winner then. I know the dates on the little end card that you'll see at the end of my video say it was last week. There was a bit of a miscommunication that happened, bit of my fault. I'll put my hand up and say I did that one, and then by that time everyone had already used the images I gave them, and so instead of everyone re-uploading all their videos, which takes so much time, we are just using the ones with the wrong date, so you can ignore that. Alright, so back to the layout. As you can see, I did the blue border around my photo, then I stuck my title on, then I'm using the branding strip from one of the pages. I can't remember which one it was, but I really like that branding strip, so I used that along the bottom of the photo at my title. And now I'm adding a little bit of color to my background, because I ended up going with the white paper instead of the pattern paper. I'm doing some ink splatters and packaging technique to add some color to my background. I think I ended up using 3 different blues. There was a Dilutions one, a Kaisercraft one, a Heidi Swap one, and I think I used a Dilutions, the shimmer one as well. I think that was what I used on there. So they were all sort of slightly different tones of blue and aqua, which gave a really nice background. And as you can see, I kind of stamped them off in the middle to start with, where it was really dark, and I knew that my big photo mat was going to be taking up a lot of that space. And then I just put the lighter bits on the edges that I knew would be sort of showing around the edge of my photo. So the middle, none of it will get seen. And there you go. So it's just the little bits around the outside that you can see, but I think that finishes off the background rather nicely. And now just sticking my photo down, and I realized because I'm using magazine pages, they actually do lift a little bit, and I did have to go back and retape right around the edges off camera. So bear that in mind if you are using that glossy sort of paper. You do need to stick all the way around the edges, not just the corners like I tend to do, because it's not as heavy, so it lifts up. And adding that final piece on, and then I do go through and add a few embellishments. I actually really struggled with adding embellishments to this. I did chop out a bit of the video. I spent about 5 minutes just placing different embellishments over the page, and I just couldn't get it to work. So I left it alone for a few minutes. Well, actually probably more like a couple of hours when I did something else and came back and fiddled around a little bit more. I don't know why, maybe it didn't need any embellishments. Maybe that's what it was. But I definitely struggled with the embellishments on this one. This one is, what collection is that? Hey You, Little You? No, I can't remember what one that was. But I thought I could use that as my journaling spot, but it didn't quite work. So I used the Seek Beauty over the side, because it was a very nice shot of both Sam and the scenery, the lake. And then I lost my tape, so that's what I'm hunting around for, and it was stuck to the bottom of that container. And what else do I add? I don't think I add very much into this. Oh, I got out these sticker books that I've had for a while, and you've probably seen them around the internet. Lots of people have been using them, and I ended up buying 3 of them. Spotlight had them on sale a few months ago, and so I use something from a couple of them on this page. So that one says Special, that I tucked in the top there, but I'm pretty sure I ended up peeling that up. Then this one was a little blue heart, and then I think I found a little gold heart to stick on there. And I swapped that Special out with, what does that one say? Happy heart, because Sam, he does have a very happy heart. It's very appropriate for him. So we end up swapping that out there, adding a little gold heart in on the other side. And what else? Oh, that's right. Then I was looking for some more gold accents, so I could kind of do 3 little bits of gold, because I like to do my little visual triangles. So I did the little positive sign up the top, and then I think I use a gold, so this ends up being my very small journaling spot. Not that I really needed to write that much about this photo, and it has got a gold edge around it. And that's pretty much it. Oh, that little one said date on it, and I stuck it down on there because I was just going to write the date. But it didn't quite look right. Neither did those leaves. See, I really, really struggled, as I said, with the embellishments for this page. What else did I try there? I think I took up the leaves, and then I tried this little blue bird because the colour matched everything else, but I'm pretty sure I ended up peeling that up as well. It was just just a drama. So my journaling, all it reads is where we were, and it doesn't even have the date. It just says the month that we were there, mainly because I couldn't remember the exact date the photo was taken, and I couldn't be bothered going to look. But I knew we went in July last year, so I just left it at that. Added a double scribbly line border around my page to finish it off, and I think I come back in with some enamel dots. It's quite possible. Yeah, see, that disappears as well. See, I told you, it's just I had the hardest time. Yeah, here is a packet of blue enamel dots, so I just add those into my 3 little, I'll call them embellishment clusters, but they're really just a couple of stickers. And that's this layout done, guys. So thanks for watching. Be sure to go and hop along to all the other videos and leave a comment and make sure you check out our sponsor, Kitaholic Kits. I will leave a link below. That's all. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.